living through trauma in a toxic Filipino familia. Chances are you are Filipino if you're listening to this because you are doing so kasi most probably you relate. I mean, ayun lang naman talaga target audience ko. There is nothing else that will make you gravitate towards this episode but shared pain. Or also, maybe nahikayat kita, you got intrigued with me plugging this, who knows. Today's topic, yes, diving into the chaos of Filipino family toxicity. Now, before anyone there, older than me, perhaps, is listening to this is not for everyone to sharpen their pitchforks and hunt me, and not just straightforward have this family hate episode. This is about naming things that hurt. Mga bagay na hindi natin napag-uusapan sa bahay kasi it's not seen as normal. Or it has been normal na hindi to pag-isapan sa matagal na panahon na. It just becomes the usual thing. And that's just the bad side of it. This is your host, AJ, and you're now listening to D-BUNK Podcast. Decoding the world's weirdness, calling out bullshit, and having a damn good time. The topic I've chosen for this episode is so broad to tackle, but it's so close to me because this is beyond the topic of culture. This is passing over trauma, generation after generation, disrespect and invalidation that I think us Gen Zs, us the younger generation, can truly relate to. Let's debunk Filipino household toxicity in 8 different forms. Number 1, homophobia. Saan pa ba tayo sisimula? As a gay person myself, a fucking lesbian, where do we start? Of course, homophobia. Let's just start with the obvious. Being queer in a household? Oh, good luck. You come out and then suddenly it's like you've declared war as a family. There's instances that the family would think that you have ruined, stained the image of the whole family. Yeah. But for some, can be something they just move forward to, which is lucky for them, but it's merely just tolerating who you are and not being accepted at all. So it's like they're being passive about it just so they don't have to actually absorb the fact that you are indeed part of the community. So parang, okay, yan ka, we're not gonna talk about it. So, hindi ko pakiramdam na parang totoo. Like, as we dismiss the topic to be talked about, the less it may actually be real for parents. I don't know. Huh? It's not even about morality most of the time. It's about anong sasabihin ng kapitbahay, anong sasabihin ng mga tsuhin nyo, anong sasabihin ng relatives natin sa ibang bansa, shit like that. And girl, it's always about what other people think and not about what their child could feel without the acceptance, the validation they was wishing for. They act like us being gay is some stain on the family name, and if love should be boxed up, gendered, and kept quiet. And yeah, that's like the whole shit there. There's no space to just exist freely. You either shut up or be treated like a disappointment. 2. Elderly superiority mindset. Matanda ako, kaya tama ako. Golden fucking line. Yes. Orati kong narinig. Not only in teleseries, but it's not exactly the line, but most of the time, it is always the implication when older people talk to us. Laging ganon yung pahiwatig. There's this fucking idea among them that age automatically means wisdom. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Hindi ibig sabihin mas matanda ka, mas may alam ka. Hindi ibig sabihin mas matanda ka, I have to respect you right away without you earning it. It's like respect becomes a one-way street where elders can just throw anything your way, insults, trauma, outdated beliefs, and you're not allowed to react. If nag-react ka man, well, you're gonna be in a bad spot, buddy. Ikaw pa yung masama. Magsalita ka, you're bad. Depensahan mo sa sarili mo, wala kang respeto. And that's just bullshit. Okay, I know. Respect your elderlies, but you can't defend yourself when the elderlies are the one disrespecting you. Well, there's a lack of accountability here, and that's not good. 3. Shaming culture. Anything and everything can be used to shame you. Kahit ano yan. Katawan mo, grades mo sa school, lifestyle mo, boses mo, paano ka umupo habang kumakain kayo ng dinner, kahit ano, basta judgmental pamilya mo, upo niya na lahat yan. Mashi-shame. Okay? Filipino families are elite when it comes to backhanded comments. They'll laugh at something na akala nila it's not heavy, but in the long run, it would put a weight in your shoulders. Katulad ng mga remarks na, tumaba ka, ang arte mo naman, shit like that. Like, it's like a usual convo for them, but they don't know that it's a fucking dagger on your chest. You know? And if you call it out, you're the sensitive one. Classic. Number 4. Comparison. Favorite sport na mga tita mo, na mga lola mo, or I don't know, baby, magulang mo na mismo. Lalo to sa reunion. Favorite sport comparing you to other kids. Mas mamala kung hindi mo kaibigan, kung hindi mo kapitbahay, pinsan mo mismo, relative mo mismo. They don't fucking care. Si ano top 1, si ano may kotse na, si ano engaged na. I don't fucking care. We don't fucking care. We are here breathing, doing our best, but it always seemed to be not enough for them. And let's be real. Okay? Di kasalanan nung other person that you were compared to, but the person who was comparing you to them. It's their expectation. They think that we are living upon their standard, but we're living for the person that we are. You're never seen as the person of your own because, well, you're just another achievement slot for them. Filipino families. 5. Pressuring you into paths you never chose. Sounds familiar? Gusto mo mag-doktor pero kinuha mo engineering just because mama told you so? Pretty usual. This one hits deep. Well, from the moment you could walk, your future's been planned. Yun na nga yun eh. I guess, dahil sila nagpalaki sa atin, sila nagpanak sa atin, they think they are the writers of our own story, which is pretty fucked up. Ikaw yung engineer, nurse ng pamilya, architect, breadwinner, pero you want to be an artist, a writer, a fashion designer, walang pera dyan. We're not gonna go through that path, they will say. It's like, yung pangarap natin, it's only something that we can dream of if it's only and only if it is profitable. It is only valid to dream about that specific thing only if you will get money out of that shit. And if you go against the plan, oh boy, I don't know. Good luck. 6. Improper handling of issues. Ito pa sa mga, I don't know, I think this is very usual sa mga pamilya. We don't talk about things. Okay, we explode. We fight. But after that, we just ignore and be passive-aggressive about it. There's no conflict resolution. We just simply move on. Let go. Hayaan na lang kasi there's always the, pamilya mo pa rin yan. No one says sorry. Walang naging accountable for those shit that happened. we are expected to pretend that nothing happened just because we're quote unquote family, and we need to act normal and eat lunch together like nothing fucking happened. Exhausting. 7. Emotional invalidation. Ano pa ba? Like I've mentioned in episode 1, ano pa bang lagi napupuna sa Gen Zs? Mental health. They don't believe in that shit. Kasi, hindi daw ganun dati. Of course. Y'all weren't open-minded until now even. It's hard to find an older person who is actually open to these things. Depression, pagod ka lang. Anxiety, kulang ka lang sa dasal. Therapy, hindi mo kailangan yan. Kausapin mo si Mama Mary. Fuck. Shit like that. Oh my god, the amount of mental health struggles that go untreated just because they dismiss the thing that a person is going through just because it is seen as drama or arte lang. That is honestly terrifying. But like, fuck. No tita, no mommy, no lola. This is not nagmamagaling, sumasakit sa trend and shit. They think we're just going through this fucking viral train or something. We are drowning and no one believes us. 8. Children as retirement plans. Always, and it's always gonna go back to this thing. Retirement plan. Bakit ayaw nila tayong mangarap ng something like, kung gusto kong mag-pursue ng fine arts, kung gusto kong mag-pursue ng gantong program, bakit hindi? Because you cannot be a dependable retirement plan if you don't have this specific path that could make you earn the money. Right? Fuck. This one is deep because we are basically raised with the idea that one day mababayaran natin sila pabalik. Lahat. We'll send the money, build the house, take care of everybody. Myself, I am expected to wash my mother's butt. I don't know about that. Well, for sure matutuwa sila after hearing about Ping Lacson's bill. Definitely. Also, going back sa mindset na to is that it's somehow interconnected with the remarks they make towards the homosexual children. Because it's always na, sino mag-aalaga sa'yo paglaki? Walang mag-aalaga sa'yo, tatanda ka mag-isa. Yeah, it's supposed to be that way if I don't have my own child because, fuck, you will have a child because you have the ability to give love to that child, not because you want someone to take care of you once you're old and wrinkly. You bring a child, you raise a child onto this world because you are capable of giving that love. Yes. Loving your parents, giving back, that is beautiful. But it should be chosen. It should be voluntary. It should not be obligated to the point that the child itself, tayo, as we start working, that we are hindered from reaching our personal goals just because we have to sustain, we have to provide for the family that is quote unquote engraved within us, and we are responsible for that because we are the retirement plan. We don't bring a child to this world and then hand them a fucking bill at 25. And that is our 8 forms of toxicity for the Filipino family. Well, but that's kind of the point. We can't heal what we don't name, and it's nice to actually identify them specifically. And yeah, you can definitely love your family and still say, this shit hurt me. Because breaking the cycle starts with conversations like these, like acknowledging. Merely acknowledging and talking about it will make a huge difference. So if you're someone unlearning the toxicity, setting boundaries, or just trying to survive your next reunion, you're not alone. You are definitely not alone, and you are not crazy. And you are not a bad kid. Definitely not. Just for wanting peace. We all want peace. If you have experiences you want to share regarding Filipino family toxicity or anything else, ideas, topics, don't be afraid. Why would you be afraid? Just go and email us at d.bunk.pod@gmail.com and I will read them all. Always remember, you are not alone. A whole generation is bunking up with you. This is Seiji, once again, shredding our life wonders into bits. Have a good one.